Alright, I don't want to make this video too long at all, because it's really simple what I want to say. This video, or this concept really, it's more than anything for myself, but I think it could help anyone else out there who might have great ambitions and might not be the most disciplined person ever. So, here's the thing. I've said this before and I'll say it again. You have plenty, and when I say plenty, I mean too many reasons as to why you should do what you haven't done for so long, and that is to lock in fully and to work as if you wanted to improve and progress more than you wanted to breathe, more than you wanted the comfort that you indulge in every single day. You have more reasons than you can possibly imagine as to why you should do it. All of your life experiences, all that you've gone through, all the mistakes that you've made, they should be more than enough for you to wake up and realize, holy shit, I have to lock in. And that's pretty much it. You have more reasons than you can recall at the moment. Right now you can think of, oh, I want to be rich because I want to be able to provide beautiful things for my girlfriend, for example. That is one thing you can think about, a very, very minute thing about life. You can also say, oh, I want to make my dad proud because he's worked so hard for me and he's suffered a lot, and he's gone through a lot, you know, and he's raised me for 17 years, so I want to give back. That is another reason. And trust me, there are hundreds of these. And the weight of them is something you cannot even grasp or comprehend or even fathom in your mind, even compute in your brain. You have to believe this. There was a thought that I had not long ago, and that thought was that the word motivation comes from the word motive. And I think the word motive is to have a why, to have a reason why. Fuck. I'm sorry, the video cut. So what I was saying is that yes, the motive is to have a why, a reason for why you're doing everything that you're doing in life, a reason why you're waking up from your bed, a reason why you keep going, a reason why you endure any of the pain that you have to endure in your life, the reason why you keep pushing. And we've all heard this quote that he who has a strong enough why can bear any how, or something like that. And I recently saw a video from this guy that he's a podcaster. I forgot like what his name was. Handsome guy. He's done a podcast with David Goggins as well, and he was saying that you can fake bravery because, for example, and in the same way you can fake motivation, the way in which you can fake bravery and actually be brave is that if you're afraid of doing something and you do it as if you're being brave, you are being brave. And if you do things, if you are disciplined, if you do the things necessary to get yourself where you want to be, as if you had motivation, that is motivation. You see, as long as you have a reason why towards doing everything that you have to do, not everything that you have to do that you're obliged to do, the things that you're not obliged to do, but that you want to do to achieve your dreams, those things, as long as you're doing those things no matter what, that's motivation. Having a motive, having a reason why, as long as you have a reason to do these things, it's not as if you're motivated, it's that you are motivated. You are driven by a purpose, by a reason to do these things. And what I wanted to tell you with this video is you have many more reasons than you can think of as to why you should lock in. So many people that you owe things to, so many people that you want to make proud, so many lives that you could make better just by you fixing yours. And this is without even talking the realm of possibility, because that's where most of the things end. When you stop being disciplined, when you give up, you lose more than what you had in life. Let's say you have, I don't know, you have a business, let's say, and you're doing so-so, you're doing okay, and you give up because it's a little hard. You don't just lose the business that you had, or the money that you were earning, or the respect that you have from others, or the drive or the momentum that you have with that business. If you truly give up, you lose something much more valuable. You like rid yourself from the possibility of you having made something much greater with that. And possibility and potential are things that we cannot even imagine. We cannot calculate that. It is impossible to calculate possibility or potential. The only way to know your potential is basically to live up to it, to seize it, to get to it, to become as successful as possible, to work as hard as possible, to do your absolute best in every single way, in every single realm of life, no matter how small. To do the things that will get you the highest possible. You only know how much potential you truly had when you reach as much potential as possible. That's the one way in which you can know how much you could have truly achieved. And even if you don't, you can still see you could have accomplished something. And that is an even greater thing to lose. But it's something that isn't real, that isn't there. So that's what you have to fight for. You have to fight for something greater than yourself, something greater than the life you have now. And that is for the possibility of having all these things, having this great life, this successful life, this best version of yourself. You have to fight towards becoming something that you're not, towards something that doesn't exist yet. And that's why you have to believe in it. And that is also why you have to believe that there are so many things that you cannot even imagine that are reasons as to why you should, you must, you have to do your absolute best. Reasons why you have to progress as if you wanted to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. And if I keep talking in this video, I will just be trying to say the same thing over and over again with different words. So I'll see if I can just leave it with that. Maybe I forgot to say something, but this is the main point, really. This is what it's all about. You have much more reasons than you think as to why you should do your best. That's it. And you have to believe it. You don't have to believe it, you have to know it. Because you're human, because you're not perfect, you're not infinite. You cannot possibly visualize all the reasons as to why you should work hard. In the same way, you cannot possibly visualize all the things that you will get and accomplish by working as hard as possible. So that's why it is a leap of faith. That's why it's a gamble. But if you fear failure and pain, you will face both. So, have that in mind. Teen Philosopher out.